Okay, AI is not coming, it's already here. And if you're still doing your marketing the old way, you're either burning cash, burning time, or both. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI in my own companies to automate 80% of my marketing. These are not theoretical hacks. These are battle-tested workflows that I use inside businesses and that I have now that's doing over 80,000 US dollars per month, fully bootstrapped. Hey guys, my name is Deric, and in the past 5 years, I bootstrapped multiple tech businesses into a group. We've grown Sigma School into Malaysia's leading coding bootcamp, and I also run software teams delivering real results to customers, right? And lately, AI has been a huge game changer to the company, but not in the way most people think, right? Most people use AI like a toy. We use it like a weapon, like a first-class citizen. So in this video, I'll walk you through 3 AI use cases that we actually use across multiple businesses, and I'll show you exactly the tools and the real-world impact that you're having. We're going to break down the 3 super tactical real-world ways we use AI in marketing. Number 1, how we use AI to analyze marketing data, even if you suck at Excel. Okay. Number 2, how we use AI to format content and case studies so it doesn't feel like homework. And number 3, how we use AI to design and scale video content with brand consistency, right? So I'll also show you a real client story and the exact tools that we use along the way. Let's go. So in terms of AI for marketing and data analysis, this is going to be the smartest analyst that you ever hire. So let me start with your personal pain point. A few years ago, I was juggling multiple projects, right? We had boot camps, client work, content work, all at once. And I hated going through marketing data. I mean, nothing kills your soul faster than 14 tabs of Google Analytics, HubSpot, and Meta Ads Manager and Excel sheets from hell. So we built a solution. We trained a custom GPT and connected it to a marketing dashboard that had all our data, website traffic, ad performances, lead sources, all in one place. And then we made it talk. Literally, I can now ask it, hey, which lead source gave us the most qualified students last month? Hey, which channel has the lowest CAC, customer acquisition cost, over the past 3 months? Or hey, how's our cost per click trend looking week on week? It answers you like a data analyst, but one that works 24/7, doesn't take leave, and doesn't charge $5,000 per month. Why this matters is because decision now moves so much faster, and when your bootstrap, speed is literally everything. We even built this for a client, a marketing head at a company doing a couple $1 million a year. She was spending hours in the pivot tables, but didn't have the budget for a full-time analyst. This setup saved her over 10 hours a week and tens of thousands in terms of head count, right? So the tools that we use here is custom GPT with dashboarding tools like Retool and Supabase. You can also do this with ChatGPT Plus connected to your Google Sheets via Zapier if you're just starting out. Number 2, we use AI for content formatting. So from brain dump to polish case studies. So let me just be honest, right? I really am not a fan of writing. I like having written, right? But writing, nah, not so much. And as someone running a software studio and a coding bootcamp, I constantly need to produce case studies, blog posts, and reports and stuff like that. And this is where AI comes in, right? Here's the workflow. We collect raw notes, project details, and outcomes. We feed it into a custom GPT, train on high performance case studies we admire from top SaaS brands, and we let it reformat everything in our tone and our structure. I'm not talking about your cookie cutter ChatGPT outputs. I'm talking about personalized, structured, and on-brand case studies that would have taken us 4 hours to 5 hours to write manually. Now, it just takes 50 minutes now, right? Why this works is because most people think of AI as a writer. I think about it more as a formatter, all right? I don't want it to think so much for me. I want it to just clean up stuff for me. Think of AI here as your personal editor on steroids. So we've been able to push out 3x more case studies than before. This helps with SEO, credibility, and landing high-ticket clients without relying on cold outreach. And the tools that we use here will be custom GPTs trained on formats from sites like Intercom, HubSpot. We use Google Docs with ChatGPT Plus, and optionally, you can use Notion AI if you live in Notion, right? Also bonus, we do the same for LinkedIn posts. I write the core idea, then he helps me punch it up, format it like top creators I wanted to emulate and get the hooks right. If you want to sound like Dan Cole, Justin Welsh, or Alex Ramosi, train your GPT on their posts. It's not stealing, it's just smart scaffolding. The next would be to use AI for video scripts and visual branding. Here's the truth about content. Everyone wants to do more of it, but no one wants to script, design, edit, subtitles, schedule, and post it consistently. I used to script my videos from scratch. It took me like 5 hours per video, and then I'd spend more time figuring out B-rolls and overlays and captions and whatnot. Now I train GPT to help me with all of it. And here's what I did. I collected 20 plus video scripts from creators that I admire, people like Alex Ramosi, Ali Abdal, and Dan Cole. I've trained a custom GPT to understand their structure, their voice, and their visual flow. I train it on my own tone and my past videos. And I also train it on my brand visuals, so it knows my fonts, my colors, and my visual styles. And now I give it an idea like how I use AI to reduce content creation time by 80%. It helps me generate a full script with scene breakdowns, visual cues, even B-roll suggestions. And because it knows my brand identity, it sticks to it. No more random Canva fonts or TikTok style overlays that don't fit in. Why this works is because you get consistency, which builds familiarity, which builds trust, which eventually builds revenue. And even if you only post 1 to 2 posts per week, this saves hours and keeps your brand on point. So the tools that we use here would be ChatGPT, Custom GPT, and Claude. We use CapCut for easier video editing with templates. We use Descript for script and visual sync. We use Framer for thumbnails and reverb visuals. I know some of you might be thinking, okay, Deric, sounds cool, but what if I'm just starting out, right? This is the best time to use AI when you don't have a team, when you don't have money to burn, when you're still testing out what works, when you don't have the fanciest setup. Start with ChatGPT Plus, use the free dashboards, get your reps in. But here's the key, right? Do not rely on AI for ideas. You need to feed it with your brain, your story, your angles. AI is not here to replace thinking. Do not outsource that. You do the thinking yourself, right? It's here to replace repetitive execution. You still need to think, test, and iterate like a real founder. So to recap here are 3 ways that we're using AI in marketing right now. Custom GPTs for marketing data analysis, AI formatting for case studies on LinkedIn, AI scripting for videos with brand visuals, right? These are not fluff. These are real tools that I'm using in my company now, real workflows and with real ROI. And here's the thing, right? Every time I find a new way to cut down 10 hours of work per week using AI, I get 10 more hours to build, think, rest, or just go boxing, which I do a lot these days, right? I'm not here to sell you anything, but if you got even one useful idea from the video, drop a comment below and let me know what it was. That way I know to keep making more videos like this. So thank you for watching. I hope you can get to build something cool together.